Hey, it's Amanda. It's almost the end of February 2019. Super excited because both my kids are taking a nap, and I wanted to quickly go through each of the planners that I'm using currently, just a little bit of detail about each one to show you how my brain works, and also that all the screenshots that I take all the time do have a home, and I need to stop taking them and put them in here. So, my everyday carry has not changed. It is still this custom Spek special Nomad. They have a blog about it now with the costs and the specifications, and I'll link that in the description below. It is my wallet as well, and I still have my month on 2 pages from Paper and Cats. This is a custom tracker of sorts that Taylor made for me, and you can now get it as a digital as well as a physical in her shop. Then I have my good old Tomo River paper insert from Paper Penguin Company, and I basically do bullet journal style daily pages. And in the back, I have about 20 or so lists, counting from the back to the middle, that are my action categories based on the Getting Things Done methodology. I highly recommend Brandy Michelle plans or reading the book, or you can check out my previous video about it as well. But it helps me stay organized. And then I have a couple notes of things that I just want to make sure I'm looking at on a regular basis in terms of projects that are pulling from other planners. My weekly review process is also in here. Again, there's another video on that. This next insert is a meal planner, also from Taylor at Paper and Cats. And this is kind of new to me, but so far I really enjoy using it. And when I'm in the store, I usually just slide this out. I did take the staples out, and this is what I carry around the store. And keep my wallet in my bag. This last section, this hasn't changed at all. This is still my reference notebook. It's been the same for years now. This is just the back of that dashboard. I did add some packing tape. I cut it in half, and I thought about doing it for a long time, and I'm so glad I did because I really only wanted the one dashboard. And these are from Penguin. Nope, it's all the P's. All the P's. It's Peanuts Planner Co. And I'm trying to track my exercise, so slowly but surely I'm getting up there. Yeah, like I said, my wallet and the big back pocket that I put a lot of stuff in. So this paper, before I forget, I always get questions about my paper. I'm sorry. I will always link it moving forward, and you can find that below in the description. So that's my everyday carry. It's pretty much always out on the island, sitting with me on the couch, in bed with me. I ride it in the car sometimes with my husband if he's driving. So using that throughout the day all the time. This next set lives next to my couch. I have a basket there that has some reference notebooks basically for my kids, like a nature anatomy book, and then some of the books that we're focusing on for the theme that we're doing right now. My kids are only 2 and 4, but we do plan to homeschool. So in this, I'm kind of just focusing on what our themes are for certain weeks, and then in the weekly pages, I'm just kind of logging our small victories, things I noticed about their behavior. Sometimes I use it a lot, sometimes I don't use it very much at all. It just kind of reassures me that I'm on track and that I don't get too bogged down with like details or milestones or anything like that at this age. But I do have to have something for my personality, really. This behind it is our home planner. It's convenient for me to have it up there because I reference it a lot when I'm talking to my husband. It's got our home planner in it, like our physical home ideas. That's from Rowena at Toasty Craft Room. And then I have my kids' notebooks. There's one for my daughter, one for my son. There's a list of some of the ideas that are in there. And all of these are covered on other videos of mine, so I'm going kind of quickly today. This is information about like utilities, hazardous waste in our area, things like that. I also keep my first bill from all of our utility companies for quick reference. And then I don't have anything blacked out. Let's see. This is a budget and bills tracker that is also from Paper and Cats from Taylor. She custom this for me as well, and it's going really well. I love it. I just don't have anything I can show you right now. And then I have our address book in here with a card for my husband, some rare disease information, and a drawing for my daughter. So again, these live on my couch. I only write in the Hobonichi like 2 or 3 times a week probably. And then we try to write in the kids' notebooks at least once a week, and I try to do my like receipt and budgeting updates as the bills come in. So I'm in it more frequently in the beginning of the month and less so as the week goes, or as the month goes on. The next one that I'm going to show you, that by the way was a Foxy Fix number 6 in Boss Babe, Madison Avenue. I've had it since 2016 now, and I love it still. This is a compact fitting. I need to change the elastic still. This is a Filofax Finsbury in personal size. I use it for work. Each section is basically a different role that I play. So this first section is my calendar and Virgo and paper dots for color coding deadlines. So just getting into this year. This second section is, or will be, for my role as a bedside nurse. So that's what some of this drug cards and things up here are for as well. I currently don't work at the bedside, but that will most likely change in the future. This next section is for the annual event that I co-plan for our rare disease community up here in the Pacific Northwest. And I always keep my passwords up here on a post-it note that pertain to this section. So that's why that's folded over. That section will get bigger. I might even move it to the A5. We'll see how this year goes. Section 4 is volunteering that I do with 2 rare disease nonprofits. So there's just like quick lookup things, and then I have current projects, and this is basically all in chronological order, bullet journal style, and I do use some mild liners to highlight just the important things. So these black tabs at the top that you can see will take me directly to the current project within that section. And I just keep track of what we're doing, I guess like conference call notes, stuff like that. And then each section has blank paper in each section because I like it to be close, and every single page is, I don't know, snipped. So I much prefer that to opening the rings. Section 5 is for my freelance writing, which I do as a nurse. I write NCLEX questions, practice NCLEX questions, excuse me. So those are just kind of project planning notes for me, so I make sure that questions are equal across the categories. I track how much I can get done in a certain amount of time because you want to, know your worth, especially in the freelance world. And then I do have another secondary smaller project that I do on an ongoing basis as well. That's noted in there. Passwords here. This next section is actually for this channel. I did go ahead and open up an Amazon storefront, checking my time real quick, with the goal of donating more money to the rare disease community. I'm not going to talk about that much right now, but if you are curious, you can always message me. So I just have some notes in here, and I recycle. I used to be in this notebook a long time ago. My kids help a lot. Spanish reference book. I can get along okay with medical Spanish, but that is helpful for specific things. And then some reference things that I keep trying to put in the back pocket that doesn't exist. That is my Filofax Finsbury. I usually work 2 or 3 nights consistently, and then sometimes really quickly throughout the week, just responding to emails and things like that. Down to the last 2. This is a number 6 sugar cookie from Foxy Fix as well, and in it I just keep my 2017 inserts, most of them, 2018 mostly, because all my older ones are in a box in storage effectively, but I do reference those frequently enough that I like to keep them on hand. This is an A5 from Spek. It is in the color grease blue. It is now discontinued, and it is kind of empty, and that makes me sad, but I know that it's going to fill up as we go. And I got it for 20% off, and the leather is discontinued, so I don't feel bad that it's not empty yet because I know we will fill it up. Up here, these are just like notes about our plants, and we'll put our garden notes in here this year, keep track of when we planted things. This is a lot of what you can find on my Amazon link, just how we're reducing our single-use plastic in our home. This next section, which one day will make the bulk of this planner, but right now it's kind of slim because I'm still navigating these waters, but this will be our homeschool section. So I can't go into that without talking for 20 minutes, so we're just going to keep moving. This next section is for traveling. So I just have it kind of by location, and then we're also planning a vacation. And the rest for now is just blank paper. But like I said, I know that we will use it in the future. If you have any questions, let me know. I know that was quick, but I'll be back.